Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Jonathan again with the weekly scuffle, and I'm here to talk about Khamzat Chimaev versus Nate Diaz and what I think about this fight. And honestly, I think this is a very interesting fight for both these fighters. I think for the UFC and for Nate Diaz, they made this fight in a very specific order. It's very obvious that Nate is done with the UFC after this fight, and rightfully so, the UFC is done with him. And clearly, Nate has made it very obvious that he will fight Jake Paul most likely after this fight. After he's done with the UFC, he'll probably fight Jake Paul in a boxing ring, which makes sense. And if you're the UFC, I know Dana White and Jake Paul have had their beef, but if you're in the UFC, why would you build that fight while giving Nate an easy fight for him to go out and help promote that Jake Paul fight? And instead, why not just put him in there against one of your young stars, one of your young talented fighters that, to be honest, looks like the future of the UFC and looks like one of the future faces. You know, he had an exceptional performance his last time out, and I think Chimaev versus Nate Diaz is a fight mainly to put Khamzat in position to fight Kamaru Usman, and that probably will happen after this fight. But I also think it is a fight to make Khamzat a superstar, use that Nate Diaz fan base, and put him on a stage where this fight happens. With that being said, though, I don't think Nate really has a chance to win this. I think Nate, there's always a chance, but I think it's very unlikely. Most people think Chimaev will win this fight, and that's rightfully deserved. He's a beast. He's up and coming, and he probably is the one person in this division that could challenge Kamaru Usman and potentially win that fight. I'm not saying he's ready yet, but I think the Nate Diaz fight, the event that this fight will hold, will definitely prepare him for a fight of that magnitude against Kamaru Usman. And to put it bluntly, Nate Diaz ain't no bitch. He's gonna come in here, he's gonna fight, and he's gonna show the world what he's about. And we all know what he's about. The 209 don't play. You already know the vibes, but regardless, I think this is gonna be a fun match. I think for Nate, never count him out, but I gotta go Chimaev for this one, and I think Nate will fight Jake Paul, and he'll still get his bread eventually. He'll get that big paycheck and probably retire, or hey, if he wants to fight again in the boxing arena, there's definitely room for that. We've seen people like Anderson Silva, who's had multiple boxing fights now, and he probably gets paid decently well, so I could definitely see Nate doing that. But with that being said, we'll see how all this plays out and see you next time. Peace.